Alright, welcome back. Yeah, hey, so I didn't die, and now the restaurant, yeah, I didn't die, but the restaurant's brand new now. Use their eyes your first 5 nights at Freddy's. I think you can do it 5 nights at Freddy's too. I think you did 5 nights at Freddy's too. 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 Yeah. The restaurant's all, like, revamped. We kind of, like, after the attempt on my life, like, we shot down and destroyed all the other animatronics for attempting to murder me. They haven't moved since. You can check the camera in the back. We're just laying there dead after that. After Freddy did what he did to my, insides in my things I can't say, he deserves whatever was coming to him. But the new animatronics we have out on the stage and in the pizzeria, they're all brand spanking new, patented, sexual predator, technology. They will detect, if Jared Fogle or, anybody, most celebrities actually can't be allowed in the pizzeria. I mean, most of them aren't on the list, but they shouldn't be allowed anyway. Yeah, but if there's, a Jared Fogle in there, has that even happened yet? It's the 80s, right? Doesn't matter. But either way, you just gotta, look out for them. And if they come into your office, we've given you the face of Freddy Fazbear. I kind of, went ham on him after, the attempt on my life. I feel like he deserved it, actually. I, decapitated him with his friends just watching. I beat the shit out of that fucker. But, you can use his head now and use it as kind of as a disguise. They won't see that you're a person, and they won't kill you. I mean, they shouldn't kill you anyways, unless you're, a predator. But if you feel threatened, just do that. The other thing, there's, a box on the prize counter. A tiny little box. Just line that shit up just as much as you want, as much as you please, but never, don't do it too much. He likes it a bit. I mean, whatever's in there, don't do too much, but don't do it too little. You gotta go with the flow, man. But, keep it wound, is what I'm saying. So, no doors, just, take it easy, wind the box, and you'll be fine. Good night. Hey, dude. So, if you're hearing this, first night went well, and, I'm glad it went well. Just one thing, though, I was working the day shift. I think I have, a speech impediment, but I'm not going to say that I do, because I sound but, yeah. During, day shift, I saw Foxy walking around, and, I thought I beat the shit out of him, and he wouldn't walk ever again, but he's, running around, just wreaking havoc, you know what I mean, brother. Just, fuck, I didn't tell you about the flashlight, I don't think. It doesn't really matter, but basically Foxy, during the day shift, I just flash a light in his eyes, and he just screams a little bit. He makes a, he a very terrible noise. I can't recreate it, and I sounded like, I don't know. You know, just, you know, I want you to, like, give him hell. You know, honestly, after what he did to me, you know, don't even feel any mercy. I don't care, like, what explanation he has for what he's done. I don't care. I don't care if he thinks he's a victim. He victimized me, so, you know, give him hell. You should have no problem doing that. Good night. Dude, you're not gonna fucking believe this. So, we had a new version of Foxy that wasn't as, like, aggressive and wouldn't harm innocent, handsome people. So Foxy came over and started beating the shit out of the new Mangle. Hold on, let me get to that. The new Foxy. He just, like, kept whamming and just, like, he didn't stop. And then when he was done, he was like, this is the Mangle now. He is the Mangle. He isn't me. I think he was doing, like, a Fnaf SSM, like, roleplay in his mind where he was, like, killing the new animatronics, and he was gonna, like, you know, he was, like, mad because they replaced him or whatever. Doesn't matter. Like, he doesn't have feelings, so don't even feel bad for him. But, you know, he turned, like, what was a very normal-looking animatronic into, like, a spider, and the spider's gonna crawl on the walls while you're working, and just do what you do for the normal animatronics, but, you know, just, you know, it's not supposed to look like that. We're trying to get it fixed, but, like, it's not looking good for that. Alright. You know, just look out for that. Good night. Hey, remember when I said, you know, the newer animatronics were supposed to be, like, less aggressive? Now I'm noticing on the day shift that they're acting exactly how the old ones did to me. And I'm, like, I'm reliving what I already experienced back in the old restaurant, and they're acting in all sorts of strange ways, just horrible remarks about different, like, groups of people that I can't even tell you what they say to me, but it's terrible. And they say it to the kids too, like, this is a place for children, and there's no place for that in this type of environment. So just, you know, I don't care what you do to them at this point. I don't care how expensive they are. Like, just, oh my god, man. Like, the things I've heard today, like, I can never unhear. Like, that should not be coming out of Freddy Fazbear's mouth. Good night. Hey, man. Yeah, things aren't looking good for Freddy's. Yeah, so, dude, like, we're not allowing customers in at this point. Like, the animatronics are going way too, like, weary. They're starting unions now. Like, they're growing in numbers too. They're somehow repopulating. I saw, like, a bizarre Bonnie Chica hybrid running around. Like, they're breeding, dude. I don't know how they're doing it, but life finds a way, I guess. But we're gonna try to, like, sell it back to the original guy who made it, or the man named, funny name. You know, Skibbity Sigma is kind of like a funny name when you think about it. I feel like I'm ruining the bit, though, because, I mean, I already said the Jared Fogle thing a few nights ago, but it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. It's kind of, yeah, it's going pretty bad. Just hang in there. Just, you know what I mean? I'm hungover. Hang in there. Dude, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Why are you here? You need to go. Go back. Go back to where you were. Go back home, please. Walk out. I'm gonna throw up. So, remember the whole, like, Jared Fogle thing I was talking about? Guess who showed up today? It was Jared Fogle in a fursuit, man. He showed up. It was like the actual guy, Jared Fogle. And he just showed up. He murdered a bunch of people. He just massacred like an entire group of people and then left. Like you'd think he would do like some Jared Fogle stuff, but he didn't. He was like he was in his like Freddy Fazbear suit and then he left. He brought his own fursuit and then left. I can't. Okay. Good night.